I've talked to you guys before about how my main channel is kind of struggling a little bit, right? I've been active, I've been inactive for a small period of time. I originally went from Call of Duty to COD Zombies and then to Fortnite. And that's all been over like the last 7 years. I've been doing this for 7 years now. So there's a lot of people who subscribed maybe for only COD, who don't watch COD anymore, maybe only subscribe for zombies. The views on my main channel are hard to keep up because YouTube really requires that you upload frequently in order to keep your real time up and to continue getting good views on your new videos. What's really interesting though, is I started a second channel, Henis Shorts. If you guys aren't subscribed to that channel, go subscribe to it. It's just really TikTok style content. So if you follow my TikTok, which you should also do, then you will have already seen all these videos. But look at the views I'm getting on these shorts. These are videos that are all in the shorts category. Insane Invisible Glitch in Fortnite got 161,000 views. He stream sniped us, 112,000 views, 610,000 views. I uploaded the old clip of me pickaxing Ninja like 3 years ago, or however long ago that was. There's so many clips on here that just went super viral, 149K, 130K. The views that I'm pulling on this channel right now, these are numbers that I could only dream of pulling on my main channel. The big difference is this channel has only 8,000 subscribers and my main channel has 1.29 million. Like this short from 4 days ago, playing Fortnite with my voice. I uploaded the condensed version of that to Henis Shorts and it has 135,000 views. The one on my main channel has only 28,000 views. So like, it's cool that a new channel is doing this well, but I would hope that my main channel would be performing better. You know what I mean? This is the full video. It's a better title, better thumbnail. Like this is just a stupid clip, but it's doing so much better. And this is why I love TikTok right now so much more than YouTube. And by the way, right now, this shorts channel is not monetized and I wouldn't be making much off of it anyways if it was monetized. In order to be monetized on YouTube now, you have to meet a minimum public watch hour requirement. So you have to have a certain number of public watch hours on your channel. And you also have to have 1,000 subscribers. Once you meet both of those requirements, you can start making money on your channel. But because these videos are so short, you can imagine someone would need to watch this 46-second clip like 15 trillion times in order for me to reach 4,000 public watch hours, which is the requirement to get monetized. Not only is it that bad, but YouTube actually doesn't count at this point in time views that come from shorts towards monetization. So it's really bad. The reason it does so much better on TikTok versus YouTube is because the TikTok algorithm, in my opinion, is so much better than the YouTube one. And I'll explain why I think that. From my understanding, the way the TikTok algorithm works, when you upload a TikTok, the first thing the TikTok algorithm does is it takes that TikTok that you posted and it sends it out to a small group of people, regardless of how big your following is, regardless of however many TikToks you've posted before. And it'll send it out to a group of people who either have shown interest in the hashtags you used in your TikTok, or if you don't have any hashtags, it'll send it out to a small group of people who are similar demographic to you. So same gender, same age, maybe you live in the same location of you, stuff that TikTok just knows about you based off of your account. And the algorithm will look and see how that small group of people reacts to your TikTok. And if they react very positively, they leave a lot of likes, they leave comments, they share it, or even if they just watch the entire TikTok, that tells the algorithm, hey, people are enjoying this, let's push it out to more people. So what's beautiful about that is you can have 10 followers on TikTok and get 1 million viewed TikTok. And the other way we know this is legit is, you know, if you've ever used TikTok for a long period of time, if you're scrolling through TikTok, every now and then you'll come across a TikTok that has like 4 likes. And you came across that TikTok because TikTok chose you to be part of that small testing group for whatever reason. You've shown interest in the hashtags or you meet the similar demographic to the person who uploaded it, which is really great because then what happens is if you make good content, it's really hard to not get noticed on TikTok. That's what I've come to the conclusion on. Because of the way the TikTok algorithm works, it doesn't pay attention to the age of your TikTok account, how many TikToks you've posted in the past, how well your current TikToks are doing. It treats every TikTok brand new as if it was your first one ever uploaded. All it does is it just, it checks to see how people are reacting to the brand new TikTok. But YouTube's algorithm is entirely different. I don't have like hard evidence for this, but if you look at YouTube channels, this is how the YouTube algorithm behaves. YouTube pays attention to how old your channel is, how much people have shown interest in your videos in the past. So if you stop uploading for a really long time and then you upload one video and it doesn't do well, you have to work really hard to sort of gain that momentum back and to have your videos start doing well again. So what YouTube in a weird way incentivizes is it incentivizes quantity over quality. In the eyes of the YouTube algorithm, it's better for you to consistently upload like every single day. Even if it's not the best video you can make, just keep putting out content for the sake of putting out content in order to keep your real time high, the amount of views you're getting in the last 48 hours, in the last 60 minutes. Keep that real time high so your videos continue to do better. And the reason that I know that that works is because back in, the 2018, 2019 days when death runs were doing really well for me and I was playing default death runs, I would upload a default death run or a new creative video and it would get like 60,000 views in the first hour. It would do like really, really well. Tens of thousands of views in the first hour. And that was because my channel was doing really well at the time. Now, I don't think my videos now are worse than they were back then. If anything, I think they're a lot better. But if I upload a death run now, take like over 12 hours for it to get 10,000 views. And that's because my channel has slowed down so much because I've been a little bit inactive in uploading videos. I don't live stream super consistently. So in my opinion, the TikTok algorithm is just so much better because it allows you to like take breaks. And then also if you upload a new TikTok, the only reason that TikTok is going to gain traction or do well, most likely, is if it's good quality, if people show interest in it. And you do have to take into mind like trends too, right? Certain trends will fall off, like, death runs just aren't as popular as they used to be. But I don't think it's because my content has gotten worse or less original. Yeah, bro, still support you, but you fell off hard, my guy. Yeah, I mean, I know I did. I know. But what sucks about that is like, I've continued to do YouTube every single day. You know what I mean? I've never stepped off the gas pedal when it comes to at least putting out one piece of content like every single day, multiple times a week at least. Now, there are anomalies, right? Like Fearless, absolutely. But that's the thing with Fearless. His videos are incredibly good. He puts so much work into his videos. So he can still get, a crazy amount of views. There are anomalies for sure. But for the most part, from what I understand, YouTube incentivizes you to upload consistently, even if you're not putting out super original content. And then that's the other issue that I had when it came to my channel is I didn't want to continue uploading like the same death runs over and over again, or just doing another default death run or another rainbow 50 level death run, just because I felt like I'd already done that. There was nothing new or interesting. I was trying to put myself in the shoes of my viewers and saying, if I was watching this content or if I saw that pop up on my recommended, I wouldn't watch that. You know what I mean? Being a YouTuber isn't difficult. No, don't let me like discourage you, but it's just, I've been doing this for so long that it's just, you know what I mean? I pay a lot of attention to the algorithm and how it works. The success of Fearless's channel doesn't make sense at all if you take what I just said, right? Like he uploads like once or twice a year and his channel does insanely well. Part of me wishes the YouTube algorithm worked the same way the TikTok algorithm works. And maybe YouTube just isn't set up for something like that, but it seems like it's a great system. Treat every video the exact same. And if it's good, then it will get more views. I guarantee if I took Fortnite, but using only my voice and I uploaded it back when my channel was doing super well and I was getting like, 1 million views a day, then the video using Fortnite with only my voice would have popped off way harder. This video would have gotten like 1 million views. Not by this point, not only 5 days later probably, but it would be doing better than what it's doing now. And I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on that, but that's my experience with the YouTube algorithm. That's my experience with how it works. And I'm sure I'll bounce back, right? It's just going to come down to consistency and sort of working my momentum back up. But I think that's my main issue. I wish that YouTube didn't require you to be super consistent and upload every single day and almost hurt you if you take some time off. Just don't think about the views, because at the end of the day, if you're happy with your videos, honestly, I think all of us will support it. Well, yeah, absolutely. That's a great sentiment. But I want my channel to do well, and it's also my job. And I'm not in a position, I don't want to make you guys think that I'm like, barely scraping along here. I'm still fine. The amount that the channel has slowed down, because I've been experimenting with different kinds of content, I don't know. And that's also another reason to blame it too. But I guess, I know there's definitely, I'm not trying to say that I'm not to blame at all for my channel dipping down. I don't want to sit here and say like, oh, it's just all the YouTube algorithm. There's definitely, I've made mistakes. I shouldn't have taken such a long break from uploading. I shouldn't have tried to have a separate channel dedicated just for videos. I should have been more consistent with my uploads. There's definitely some fault on my end, but I enjoy the conversation of comparing algorithms, like how TikTok works and how YouTube works. And I know that my content isn't bad, and I know that this content isn't bad because 28,000 views versus 135,000 views. I think what this really goes to show too is that YouTube is as much of a game and an algorithm and a business as much as it's like about creating good content. Like you've got to be smart with your thumbnail, smart with your title, tags, smart with the business side of YouTube as much as you are when it comes to making good content. Like I knew the voice video was going to be interesting and I knew it was going to do well. And it didn't do insane, but for not uploading for an extremely long time, I mean, the Breaking the Kill Record video only got 11,000 views a week ago, and this one's got 28,000 in 5 days. So it's definitely, you can already see my channel's kind of picking up a little bit. And I knew this was an original idea, so I knew it would do well for that reason, because nobody else has ever done something like that. I know Crispy Concords, I think, did a video like that a long time ago, but he was the only other person who I saw do a video like that. And that's my struggle too. It's hard to continue to upload original content every single day, because I think what I hate the most is uploading something that people could go find somewhere else. And I know, people will use, oh, like we watch the videos for you. And I appreciate that. And of course, that's true. You watch the videos for the creator, whoever you're watching, not just me. But I also have this desire to bring you guys original content that, you know, would be hard to find somewhere else. Content that feels like there was effort put into it. You know, I don't want to just be pumping out just Fortnite gameplay videos or Warzone gameplay videos or funny Among Us moments, because you can find those anywhere. I'm always really excited when I come up with an idea like the voice video, because that's unique. That's really cool. You don't see that often. So I get really excited and I work really hard on a video, and then it just stinks to see it not do so well, but see it do well on a channel that only has 8,000 subs. Don't get me wrong. It's super fun to work on the algorithm and figure out how YouTube works, how videos get recommended, which I guess is the last point that I'll touch on. So the last part of what I'll mention in this quick little Henis highlights video is the metrics that influence the YouTube algorithm. So I talked about how on TikTok sends it to a small group of people, sees how that group reacts, and then will recommend based off of that. What YouTube looks for, from my understanding, two main factors. It's click-through rate and average view duration. Those are two really important factors for deciding, or helping the algorithm decide whether or not your video will get recommended. Click-through rate is the percentage of people who click on your video when they see it on their homepage, when they're browsing through their subscriptions, or in their recommended. So click-through rate, I think, is like the percentage of clicks compared to impressions. So if I go to my subscriptions page right now, every single video and stream that you see here would be considered an impression. And if I go ahead and click on Lachlan's stream, winning a Fortnite tournament, that helped his click-through rate. So let's say, this stream was shown to 100 people and only 10 people clicked on it from seeing it in their subscriptions. Maybe they decided to click on something else, but only 10 people clicked on it out of the 100 it was shown to. That would mean that your click-through rate is 10%. And so the higher your click-through rate, the amount of people that see it and then also decide to click on it, that helps your video getting recommended and helps it be seen by more people. So that metric is really, really important. And then average view duration is the next one. It's after I click on a video, how much of that video do I watch? Do I sit through only the first 30 seconds, or do I sit through 50% of the video? The more I watch of that content, the more YouTube's going to think, okay, not only did this person see it in their subscriptions feed or recommended, but they decided to click on it too. And then they also watched a large percentage of it. Wow, that must mean that this person really enjoyed this video. It must mean that this person made good content. Let's recommend this video to more people and see how it does. And so that's YouTube's way of measuring how much a video should get recommended, from my understanding. And I've been doing YouTube for a little while, and those metrics make sense to me. Those metrics line up. I can tell you from experience, if I go into my analytics, videos that have a high click-through rate and high average view duration will get recommended more often. And that makes sense too, right? If you think about YouTube as a business, YouTube's business model, they want to keep people on the platform for as much as possible. So they're going to do their best to recommend you content that they think you're going to enjoy. Videos that other people have enjoyed watching, that they've also watched a lot of. And so that's why also longer videos will do well too. So if you upload maybe a 15-minute long video, that video will have a higher watch time because it's longer than a 10-minute video. So hopefully that made sense. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing. I tried to explain it as best I could. But that's the difference, I think, between the YouTube algorithm and the TikTok algorithm. And it's why I think the TikTok one is better. And I don't think anybody would have problem with the TikTok algorithm, because if you're making good content, then you'll be rewarded for that good content. It's definitely an interesting discussion. I don't think YouTube's never going to change this system. It clearly works, right? It's not like I get recommended videos that I don't like. But I think what TikTok has done is really interesting, and it's a different approach that I think also works really well. There's definitely search engine elements to YouTube too, right? Like if you throw a lot of heavily trafficked keywords into your title or tags or description, then it's more likely to pop up in someone's recommended or pop up in their search results, right? That's why Typical Gamer has the word Fortnite. He also has Terminator, Skin, Season 5. He throws that all in his title, because that video is going to get, recommended to other people who have shown interest in Fortnite. Or when someone goes and types in Terminator Skin, they'll see that. He'll be really high up because he put it in his title. So titles are very, very important for sure. And so you can optimize your title for a search engine, where you throw your title with heavy, powerful keywords in your title, like you throw Fortnite, skins, a lot of keywords that, get a lot of searches. That will help. Or you could also take the approach of, playing Fortnite until I rage, right? That's an interesting title. Some people may find that really interesting and want to click on it. But again, that's what's so cool about click-through rate. YouTube doesn't really have to factor in what your title says or what your thumbnail says. They can just say, hey, if people show interest in this video, just recommend it. So anyways, I think that's the end of my talk. That's my understanding of the YouTube algorithm and the TikTok algorithm, sort of thrown all into one. I hope that makes sense to you guys. And I think it's an interesting discussion. If any other YouTubers or people who understand the algorithm really well, if you see this video and you have a different opinion or you have more information, tweet me on Twitter. Reach out to me. Seriously, I love talking about the algorithm so much. I love the business behind YouTube. I love trying to figure out how this algorithm works. Just any social media algorithm. It's fascinating to me. I think it's so cool.